Oh.
You can't hear me there. Now you can hear me. I should probably rename myself. Let's do that. Hi. There we go. How are you?
Oh.
I don't know that I can rename myself. I'm Jana today. That's all right. I'm fine with being Jana. So I'm just going to wait and see if anybody else joins. And then if not, I hope you're okay with being on Zoom. If you're not, I can make it so then it kind of defeats the purpose, though, of having students on because I can't see them.
It'll make me work harder.
All right, awesome. There we go. Cool. Cool. That's awesome. Yeah, I've been doing some other things via Zoom, and it's been really nice teaching classes and being able to see people and not. Sometimes I feel like I'm in a bit of a vacuum when I'm just teaching and I can't see anything. And so I wanted to kind of challenge myself, and I've been teaching a lot more with Zoom lately and trying to cue and demonstrate, and then also come back and you know, make some adjustments to people, you know, verbally with cues and that sort of thing as well. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, works for me.
Yeah.
I'll probably mute myself if that's okay.
Yeah, for sure. Yep, that makes sense.
All right. I'll go do that now and
awesome. Yeah. Get settled. Just see. Happy Mother's Day indeed. All right. So like I said, for all of you, if you want to hop on the Zoom, I can actually, I think I can come up with the, okay, here we go. So the meeting ID is 984-5436-1548. And then the password is 712891. So if you wanted to join, and I'll try to pop in and see if I can come on. All right, so here we are. Happy Mother's Day to everyone. Happy Sunday, podHot60. We're gonna get started here. I just wanted to start off. Been thinking a lot about kind of non-attachment lately. And so that really applies to this practice for people who've been practicing hot for a long time and maybe have not been able to get into a heated room for the last maybe 6 weeks. And not really attaching to that and not attaching so much to the practice and what that looks like today. But I just wanted to read something. This is maybe my favorite book ever. It's The Tao. And the translation is by Stephen Mitchell. But on page 9, it says, fill your bowl to the brim and it will spill. Keep sharpening your knife and it will blunt. Chase after money and security and your heart will never unclench. Care about people's approval and you will be their prisoner. do your work, then step back, the only path to serenity. And that's what we're doing this morning. This is the work. So let's start off with pranayama, deep breathing. Toes and heels touch. Shoulders back, gazes forward. Maybe fix your gaze on something that's immovable in front of you. And then just soften the gaze. Soften the jaw as well. A couple deep breaths here. Interlace all 10 fingers, place them underneath the chin. And with an inhale, elbows lift. Stomach sucks in. Exhale, head comes back, elbows forward. Inhale, chin finds the knuckles, knuckles find the chin, elbows lift. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Elbows touch. Inhale, head comes down, elbows lift. Synchronize arm and breath. Exhale, head comes back, elbows come forward. No back bending here. Inhale, chin comes down, elbows come up. Good for the lungs and respiratory system. Exhale, head comes back, elbows come forward. Inhale, elbows up, 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 up. Weight slightly into the heels here. Exhale, head comes back, elbows meet in front. Inhale, chin pressing into knuckles, knuckles pressing into chin, nice and slow here. Exhale, head comes back, elbows come forward. Good. Inhale, gazing forward, chin pressing into knuckles, knuckles into chin, elbows lift. Exhale, head comes back, elbows come forward. Inhale, elbows lift, up, up, up. Exhale, head comes back, elbows meet in front. And then last one, biggest inhale yet. Chin pressing into knuckles, knuckles pressing into chin, elbows lift, lift, lift. Exhale, head comes back, elbows meet in front. Find Tadasana, find that stillness, find your breath. Standing half moon, arms overhead, interlace all 10 fingers, release the pointer fingers, and then just tick-tock the arms back and forth, right and left, right and left, right and left. There we go. And then inhale to center, exhale, fingertips go right, hips go left. Chin is off of chest, gaze is forward. Pressing down into the mat with both feet. Calves hug to bone, thighs hug to bone. Suck the stomach in. Elongate through the right side body. Elongate through the left side body. Biceps frame the ears. Chin is off of chest. See if you can take the fingertips and just move them back slightly. Good. And then elongate with the inhale. Exhale. See if you can reach just a little bit further. Gaze is forward. Just a few more seconds here. Find your depth. And then with an inhale, come on up. Exhale. Inhale, find your tallest self. Exhale, fingertips go left, hips go right. Gaze is forward, chin is off of chest. Grounding down in both feet. Weight slightly into the heels here. Calves hugging to bone, thighs hugging to bone. Press hips right, fingertips go left. Chin is off the chest. Reach the fingertips back towards the back wall, just slightly. Press hips to the right, elongating through the right side body, elongating through the left side body. As you inhale, elongate, exhale. Go a little bit further. Inhale, elongate, exhale. And then with an inhale, come on up. Gaze up at the thumbs, exhale. Inhale, get a little bit taller. Exhale, fingertips just slowly start to trace across the ceiling. We're doing a back bend here. Hips pressing forward. Fingertips reach back, go back, look back. And with an inhale, come on up to center. Exhale, hinge at the waist, forward fold. Hands will find the mat. Bend the knees as much as you need to so your palms can touch the mat. If your palms can't touch the mat, that's okay. Tips of fingers, just walk the hips out right and left, right and left. So my heels are just slightly lifting here. Knees are bending, hips are going back and forth. This really helps mobilize the low back. This is a U-turn from where we just were. So we want to make sure we warm up the low back a little bit here. podHot60, hands to feet, is next. Bend the knees deeply. Tuck all 10 fingers underneath the heels. Fingers pointed forward, little pinky fingers touch. Pressing heels into fingers, pulling up on heels with fingers. Nose nestles in between the knees. Spine elongates towards the earth. Legs straighten here. Lifting the hips. Elongating the back of the neck down. Big inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And then release the hands with an inhale and a flat back. Come on up. Arms by your side. Find Tadasana. Find that stillness. Find your breath. Second set. Arms overhead. Interlace all 10 fingers. Release the pointer fingers. Big inhale. Exhale. Fingertips go right. Hips go left. We're going for depth here. Whatever that feels like to you today. Chin is off of chest. Gaze is forward. Pressing hips left. Fingertips reach to the right. Weight slightly into the heels. Chin off of chest. Pull the biceps back with the ears. Sink just a little deeper. Find your edge. And then with an inhale, come on up. Exhale. Inhale, find your tallest self. Exhale, fingertips go left, hips go right. Weight slightly into heels here. Gaze is forward, breathing in and out through the nose. Find your edge. Pressing hips to the right, reaching to the left. And with an inhale, come on up. Exhale, gaze up at the thumbs. Back bend is next. Press hips forward, fingertips. Just slowly start to trace across the ceiling. Gazing back, looking back, go back. And with an inhale, come on up. Exhale, hinge at the waist. Hands will find the mat. Walk out the knees, right and left, right and left, right and left. Just walking out the knees, right and left. Good. Tuck the hands underneath the heels. podHot60 is next. Little pinky fingers touch. Pull up on the heels and press into the fingertips at the same time. Nose nestles in between the knees. Spine elongates towards the earth. Lift the hips. Pull on the heels with bicep strength. Just breathe. Suck the stomach in. And release the hands with a flat back and abdomen strength. Come on up, arms overhead, arms by your side. Find Tadasana. Three-part awkward series is next. Right foot steps out about 6 inches. Big toes pointed straight forward. Arms reach out in front, arms nice and straight, all 5 fingers touching on each hand. Sit back into the chair. Hips go back. Chin is lifted, gaze is forward. Weight into the heels here. Toes maybe slightly lifting off the ground. Sit a little deeper. And with an inhale, come on up all the way up to the tiptoes. Leave the arms where they are. Flexing the ankles forward. Slowly start to bend the knees. Like your back is sliding down an imaginary wall. Reaching forward with the fingertips. Hips go no lower than knees. Gaze is forward. Reaching forward with fingertips. Pressing back with the hips. And then with an inhale, come all the way up to tiptoes. Release the heels down. Knees touch. Press the knees together like you've got a $100 bill. You don't want to lose it. Slowly start to lift the heels off the ground. Knees will bend. And just slowly go down. Back nice and flat here. Gaze forward. Hips hover just above the heels. If you have healthy knees, you can bounce a couple times here. And then just hold. Slowly, count of 10. Come on up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Heels come down. Right foot meets left. Arms by your side. Find Tadasana. Garudasana is next. Eagle pose. Arms overhead, palms touch. Right arm under left. Pull the elbows down. Sit deeply into the chair. Right leg over left leg. Right foot wraps behind left calf and then pull the right hip back. Great adjustment. Pull elbows down, shoulders come back. Chin is lifted slightly. Gaze is forward. We're compressing all the major joints here. And with an inhale, come on up, arms overhead, palms touch. Exhale, left arm under right. Pull elbows down. Sit deeply into the chair. Left leg over right leg. And then pull the left hip back in line. Pull elbows down, shoulders back. Chin is lifted. Gazing just in front of the fingertips. Sink a little deeper. And with an inhale, come on up. Arms overhead. Second set, right arm under left. Pull elbows down. Sink deeply into the chair. Right foot over left. Pull the right hip back. Elbows come down. Chin is lifted. Gaze is lifted. Sink a little deeper. And with an inhale, come on up. Arms overhead. Left arm under right arm. Pull the elbows down. Sink deeply into the chair. Left leg over right leg. Pull the left hip back. Ankles, knees, elbows, all in one line. Sink a little deeper. And with an inhale, come on up, arms overhead, arms by your side. Find Tadasana, find that stillness. One more camera adjustment. Go. Standing into knee, balancing series is next. Come to the back of the mat. Now this is a tricky one, not in a hot class. So I urge you to be very gentle with yourself today. So ground down in the left leg, right leg lifts 90 degrees. This is a great place to stay. This is a proud posture. Shoulders are back, gaze is lifted, chin is off of chest. Left leg is completely straight and engaged. If left leg is completely straight and engaged, then round forward and with a basket grip, grab underneath the sole of the right foot. This is also a great place to stay. Engaging in the abdomen here, heel pressing forward, toes flexing back. If the left leg is still straight, then kick out right leg, right heel comes forward, toes back, elbows find the calf, heart is forward, energy forward. Left leg completely straight, right leg completely straight. And release, right foot finds the earth. Ground down in the right leg. Left leg lifts to 90 degrees. Heel forward, toes back. Right leg very engaged. Weight evenly distributed over the foot. Shoulders are back. Gaze is forward. This is a great place to stay. If you want to move forward and your right leg is completely straight, round forward and with a basket grip, grab underneath the sole of the left foot. Heel forward, toes back. Kick left foot forward, heels forward, toes back. All 5 fingers interlaced, elbows come below the calf. Chin forward, heart forward, energy forward. Right leg completely straight, left leg completely straight. And release. Left foot finds the earth. The back bend feels good here. Right hand to low back, left hand to low back. Press hips forward. Look up towards the sky. Second set, half the time. Ground down on the left leg, right leg lifts, heel pressing forward, toes flexing back. If left leg is completely straight, round forward. And with a basket grip, grab underneath the sole of the right foot. Kick right heel forward, toes are back. Elbows hug the calf. Chin finds the chest and forehead finds the knee. Right leg completely straight, left leg completely straight. And release. Right foot finds the earth. Ground down in the right leg. Left leg lifts to 90 degrees. Heel pressing forward, toes flexing back. Round forward and with a basket grip, grab underneath the sole of the left foot. Kick the left foot forward, heel forward, toes back. Elbows hug the calf. Chin finds the chest. Forehead finds the knee. And release. Left foot finds the earth. If the back bend feels good here, right hand to low back, left hand to low back. Press the hips forward. right, standing bow pulling is next. Right elbow to right hip crease, palm facing the sky. Drop the hand down like you got money in it. You don't want to drop it. Grab the ankle from the inside. Left arm lifts. Reach forward with the left fingertips. Kick back with the right toes. We're reaching and kicking, reaching and kicking. Make sure you're supporting the left leg with your muscles and not just dumping into the bones. Two shoulders in one line here. Right foot may peek out over the head. Left fingers reaching forward, abdomen parallel with the earth. Chin may find the bicep. Reach and kick, reach and kick, reach and kick. And release. Left elbow to left hip crease, palm facing the sky. Drop the hand down. Grab the ankle from the inside. Right arm lifts. Hinge forward. Reach forward with right fingertips. Kick back with left toes. Reaching and kicking, reaching and kicking. Abdomen is parallel with the ground. Right leg is completely straight. Heart spiraling towards the sky. Weight is even throughout the right foot. Gaze is just above the right fingertips. Kick and reach, kick and reach, kick and reach. And release. Left foot finds the earth. Second set. Right elbow to right hip crease, palm facing the sky. Drop the hand down. Grab the right ankle from the inside. Left arm lifts. Reach forward with the left fingertips. Kick back with the right toes. Reach and kick, reach and kick. Heart is spiraling towards the sky. Energy in opposite directions here. Natural bow tension. And release. Left elbow to left hip crease, palm facing the sky. Drop the hand down. Grab the ankle from the inside. Right arm lifts. Reach forward with right fingertips. Kick back with left toes. Reaching and kicking, reaching and kicking. We want to find our edge here. Whatever is safe for you today. Reaching forward with the right fingertips, kicking back with the left toes. Reach and kick, reach and kick, reach and kick. And release. Left foot finds the earth. Tula Dandasana, balancing stick. Getting the heart rate up here. Arms overhead, interlace all 10 fingers, release the pointer fingers. Step forward on the left foot, right toes hover. Hinge at the waist. Reach forward with the fingertips. Reach back with the right toes. Drop the right hip down. And release. Step forward on the right foot, left toes hover. Hinge at the waist. Reach forward with the right fingertips. Reach back with the left toes. Back is flat. Gaze just in front of the mat. And release. Arms by your side. Couple breaths here. Arms overhead. Interlace all 10 fingers. Release the pointer fingers. Step forward on the left foot. Right toes hover. Hinge at the waist. Reach forward with the fingertips. Reach back with the toes. Back is flat. Gaze just in front of the mat. And release. Step forward on the right foot. Left toes hover. Hinge at the waist. Reach forward with the fingertips, reach back with the toes. And release. Arms by your side. Find Tadasana. Find your stillness, find your breath. Wide leg forward fold is next. Quarter turn toward the right. Big step out. Feet parallel with the side of the mat. Chin is lifted. Heart is forward, slowly cast forward. Pressing into the outsides of the feet. Lifting in the hips here. Hands find calves, big toes outside of the feet, ankles. As you exhale, see if you can fold further. We're trying to hinge at the waist. Hips are lifting. Kneecaps are lifted. Gaze in between the legs. Both legs completely straight. Then pull on the outside of the feet, ankles, big toes, with bicep strength. The top of head come towards the earth. Just breathe. Release the hands, arms to a T with abdomen strength. Come on up. Right foot meets left, back of mat, arms by your side. Find Tadasana. Take a couple breaths here. Big step out to the right, arms to a T. Gaze is forward, chin is lifted. Slowly, with a flat back, start to go down. Using back strength, abdomen strength, glutes, hamstrings. Hands will find the outside of the feet, big toes, ankles, calves. Lift the hips. Lift the kneecaps, engage in the quadriceps. That'll help you lengthen towards the earth more. Using bicep strength, pulling on the outside of the feet. Release the hands. Inhale, and with a flat back, come on up. Right foot meets left, back of mat. Arms by your side. Find stillness. Just breathe. Hot triangle, arms overhead. Big step out to the right. Arms to come to a T. Rotate the big toes towards the front of the mat. Bend deeply in the right knee. Palms rotate towards the side. Tick-tock the arms 6 and 12. Reaching between the big and second toe with the right fingertips, reaching up towards the sky with the left. As you reach towards the earth, you start to get taller. You start to elongate. Left shoulder is spiraling towards the sky. Left foot firmly planted into the mat. Right knee should be just above right ankle. Stretching the arms apart. Both side bodies engaged. And with an inhale, come on up. Right toes in, left toes out. Bend deeply in the left knee. Palms rotate towards the side. Tick-tock the arms 6 and 12. Gazing up towards the ceiling with the fingertips. Reaching between big and second toe with the left fingertips. Press firmly into the mat with that right foot. Knife edge. engaged. Imagine you're trying to pull the mat apart between your feet. Stretch and reach, elongate, and come on up. Left toes in, right foot meets left, arms overhead, arms by your side. Take a couple breaths here. Arms overhead, big step out to the right, arms to a T, right toes towards the front of the mat, bend deeply in the right knee. Rotate the palms, tick-tock the arms, 6 and 12. Several triangles are being formed here between the thigh, side body, and arm, your legs. So elongate through both side bodies, the right side body, left side body. No collapse here. Stretching the arms apart. Left shoulder comes back slightly, and then reach the hands apart. With an inhale, come on up. Right toes in, left toes out. Bend deeply in the left knee. Palms rotate towards the side. Tick-tock the arms, 6 and 12. Reaching up towards the ceiling, reaching down towards the earth. Heart spirals open towards the sky. Pressing into the mat equally with both feet. Left knee is bent deeply. Left knee right over the ankle. Stretch the arms apart. And with an inhale, come on up. Left toes in. Right foot meets left, arms overhead. Arms by your side. Find stillness. Find that breath. Arms overhead, just cross the thumbs. Step forward on the right foot, about 2.5 feet. Standing separate legs, stretching. Dive down over the right knee. Forehead and knee will meet. We're compressing here. So forehead and knee press into one another. Spine is rounding. Press knee into forehead, forehead into knee. Throat is choked. It's difficult to breathe. See if you can straighten the leg just a little bit more. It doesn't mean it's going to be straight. And with an inhale, come on up. Right foot meets left, back of mat. Step forward on the left foot, right toes point out towards the right corner of the mat. Dive down over the left knee. Forehead and knee will meet. Pressing forehead into knee, knee into forehead. See if you can straighten the left leg just slightly. Doesn't mean it's going to be straight, just straightening. Arms are active still. With an inhale, come on up. Left foot meets right. Arms by your side. Find your stillness. Find your breath. Come to middle of the mat. Triad toe stand. Our final standing posture. Ground down in the left leg. Right leg lifts to 90 degrees. Then rotate the femur in the hip socket. That way we don't put a lot of strain on the knee. So rotate the femur in the hip socket. Right foot nestles into the left hip crease. Knee comes down. Right hand to heart center, left hand to heart center if you can. If you want to move forward into toe stand, gaze forward. Hands hinge forward. Hands will find the earth. Bend the knee, heel will lift. Hands come to either side. Right hand to heart center, left hand to heart center. Pop up off the heel. And reverse, meet us in tree. And release. Right foot finds the earth. Ground down in the right leg. Left leg lifts to 90 degrees. Once again, just rotate the femur in the hip socket. Left hand to heart center, right hand to heart center if you can. If you want to move forward into toe stand, hinge forward. Hands will find the earth. Walk the hands back. Right hand to heart center, left hand to heart center. Pop up off the heel. And reverse. Come on out. Meet us in tree. And release. Lie down, find Savasana, back of head on the mat. You have a 2-minute Savasana here. I will call you out. Relax the toes, relax the ankles. Relax the calves. Relax the knees. Relax the hamstrings, let them melt into the mat. Relax your quadriceps, your hips, your glutes. Relax your low back, mid back, and shoulders. Relax all 10 fingers. Find a soft gaze. Relax the jaw. Finally, drop the tongue from the roof of the mouth and just breathe. I will call you out. Wind removing is next. Lift the right leg, bend deeply in the knee. Pull the knee in towards the armpit, avoiding the rib cage. Back of head is on the mat. As I exhale, pull the knee in just a little deeper. Inhale, pressing shin against fingertips. Exhale, pull the knee in a little deeper. Inhale, pressing knee and shin against fingertips. And release. Lift the left leg. Pull the knee in towards the left armpit, avoiding the rib cage. Back of head on the mat, both shoulders on the mat. Exhaling, pulling the knee in just a little deeper. Inhale, pressing shin against hands. Exhale, knee comes in just a little deeper. Inhale, Shin pressing against hands. And release. Lift both legs. Grab opposite elbows across the shins. Pull knees and thighs in towards the abdomen. Back of head is on the mat. Spine is elongated here. See if you can drop the tailbone down. Just slightly tuck the chin. Gazing up at the ceiling. Back of head on the mat. And release. Find Savasana. Arms overhead. Big inhale. Double exhale. Yogi sit up. Roll over to your stomachs. Find forearm plank. I've begun timing. Palms are on the mat. All 10 toes on the mat. Try to make your back nice and flat here without letting your hips sag. Puffing out through the upper back. Can flex through the Achilles. So come up to big toes. Then flex ankles back. Just whatever feels comfortable for you here. Pressing through the forearms into the mat. Through the thumbs, pointer fingers, middle fingers, ring fingers, and pinky fingers. Gazing just in front of the mat. Chin is off of chest. Abdomen is engaged. And we're almost there. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the hips down. Find Sphinx or Seal. Or just head on stacked hands. Whatever feels good to you here. Bhujangasana, Cobra pose is next. Palms underneath the shoulders, big toes touch, heels touch. Elbows pressing back towards the hips. Press tops of feet into the ground. Kneecaps will lift off the ground. And then slowly lift the chest, lift the chin, look up. Then press into the mat with both hands. Elbows pressing back towards hips. Look up, go up, gaze up, and release. Left ear to the mat, look right. Half locust is next. Purnasalambasana, hands come underneath, elbows come underneath the abdomen, little pinky fingers touching right at the groin area. Palms facing the mat. Relax the left hand or left leg. Right leg lifts. Right toes pointing back. Right leg lifts. Lift a little bit higher and release. Relax the right leg. Left leg lifts. Toes pointing towards the back. Lift the leg just a little higher, pressing into the mat with all 10 fingers. And release. Mouth finds the mat. Toes touch, heels touch. Lift both legs. Press into the mat with all 10 fingers. Weight comes into the shoulders. Lift the legs. Lift up, go up, and release. Hands come to the side. Right ear to the mat, look left. Reverse Savasana. This reverse Savasana pose is a great pose to stretch out the neck. So if you can really get that ear on the mat and then relax into it. If that doesn't feel good on your neck, do whatever you need to do. But this is a great stretch for the neck. Arms out to a T. Full locust is next. Big toes touch, heels touch, chin is on the mat. Fronts of shoulders are on the mat. And then lift feet, lift arms. As we lift the arms, we stretch fingertips out and back. Chest lifts, chin lifts. Lift the chest up, lift the feet up, lift the chest up, lift the feet up. Find stillness, just breathe. And release. Left ear finds the mat. Look right, arms by your side, palms facing the sky. And release. See if you can relax in the lower back here. Really melt into the mat. Floor bow is next. Kick the right foot up. Kick the left foot up. Knees about hip width apart. Kick feet into hands and then lift chest. Kicking feet into hands, chest lifting. Look up, kick up, go up. And release. Right ear finds the earth. Look left. Come to all fours. Find the top of the mat fixed firm is next. Supta Virasana. Knees touch and then feet slightly come apart. Hips come between the heels. If your knees can touch, great. If they can, if that's too uncomfortable for your knee joints, then slightly spread them out. Right hand to right foot, left hand to left foot. This is a great place to stay. If you have no pain in the knees here, right elbow down, left elbow down, then top of head, then back of head. Arms reach overhead, grabbing opposite elbows. This posture took me a very long time to be able to do. So be patient with yourself and the practice. Just breathe. Right elbow down, left elbow down. Using abdomen strength, come on up. I like to walk to the back of the mat, stretching the knees out, restoring blood flow to those joints. Hips touch heels. Half tortoise is next. Shoulders are back, gaze is forward, arms overhead, just cross the thumbs. Biceps frame the ears, just like in half moon. Round forward. Little pinky fingers will touch the mat. Forehead will find the mat. Then see if hips can stay on heels, or at least pressing hips energetically back towards heels. Arms are active here, stretching forward with the fingertips, reaching back with the hips. Forehead pressing into the mat. And with an inhale and abdomen strength, come on up. Arms by your side. Take a breath here. Camel Ustrasana. Knees about 2 fist widths apart. Right hand to low back, left hand to low back. Elbows energetically come together. I put my feet my toes into the mat. Lift the chest up and then look back. Lift the chest up, look back, pressing hips forward. Look back. Right hand to right ankle, left hand to left ankle. Heart illuminated towards the sky. Doing the work today. Just breathe. Left hand to low back, right hand to low back. Head comes up. Find the back of the heels. Great job. Rabbit pose, Sasangasana. Great counter pose to camel. So we're going to round forward. We're going to compress. Well, the one thing I can say here is if you can, try to get the heels and big toes to touch. Palms find soles of feet. Thumbs on the outside, fingers on the inside. Chin finds chest. Round deeply. Forehead finds knees. Hips lift. As hips lift, we pull on the heels and soles of the feet with the hands. Top of head is on the mat. Forehead pressing into knees. Knees pressing into forehead. We're compressing here, rounding forward. And with an inhale, come on up. Head comes up last. Roll over on the left hip. Jani Shirsasana is next. Right leg comes out cornerwise. Left foot finds right inner thigh. Arms overhead. Dive down over the right knee. Bend the knee deeply so forehead and knee may meet. This is a compression posture. Drop a left shoulder down, pulling on the sole of the foot with all 10 fingers, and then pressing the knee into the ground with the forehead, trying to straighten the right leg. And with an inhale, come on up, arms overhead, right foot in, left leg out. Dive down over the left knee, forehead and knee meet. Right shoulder comes down, pressing into the hands with the sole of the foot. Forehead and knee may meet. Right shoulder comes down. Inhale, come on up. Both legs out front. Reach forward with your peace fingers. Grab the big toes. Walk the hips back, right and left, right and left, right and left. And then roll the shoulders back and see if abdomen can envelop your thighs by hinging forward instead of rounding. Bicep strength is engaged here. Shoulders are back, chin is lifted, gaze is forward. And release. Left foot comes in, half Lord of the Fishes is next. Right leg comes over top, right toes pointing straight forward. Right hand kickstands behind, spine lifts, left arm lifts, and we twist. Inhale, elongate through the spine. Exhale, twist. Inhale, elongate. Exhale, twist. Inhale, elongate through the spine. Exhale, twist, looking out of the corner of the right eye. And release. Right foot comes in, left foot comes over top here. Left hand kickstands behind. Right arm lifts high and we twist. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, twist just a little deeper. Gazing out of the corner of the left eye. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. And release. Counter twist if you like. We're at final breathing. Kapalabhati, breath of fire. Great for the lungs and respiratory system. Great for grounding. Palms on thighs, shoulders back. Chin is lifted. Just inhaling and exhaling. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lick your lips, swallow a couple times. Second set. Here we go. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you so much for joining us today. And remember that this piece, whenever you did it, you know, if it was live or later or, you know, 5 years from when it was posted, you did the work for today, and that's what matters. And you can know that today. So from my heart to yours, namaste. Happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. Thanks for joining me, Mary. It was great having you.